2023 tax season. There are a couple of different deadlines that you should know about, from filing your tax return to saving for retirement. There are several deadlines, again, that you should be aware of. So joining us live right now is Kimberly Washington. Kim, what is the deadline this year to file?
Right, so this year is a little bit different. The deadline is not April 15th this year, it's actually April 18th. So you get a couple of extra days to file. Keep in mind, if you have a business tax return, you do have different deadlines. If you have a partnership or S corporation, those tax deadlines are coming up. It's March 15, 2023. And one thing you do want to keep in mind that the tax deadline for individuals, April 18th, is the last day not only to file, but also to file the tax extension if you need more time, and also to pay your taxes. So you do want to keep that in mind.
Yes, mark that on your calendar.
Yes.
And then what about for those who are small business owners? What deadlines should they be aware of this tax season?
Right, so not only the different deadlines when it comes to S corporations, of course, partnerships, which again is March 15th, you want to keep other deadlines in mind. Those estimated tax due dates are coming around. So typically, if you are a small business owner, you want to make those payments quarterly. That's April 18th, June 15th, September 15th, and of course, January of next year. You also want to keep in mind, if you had vendors and independent contractors that you paid this year, you are required to send out 1099s by January 31st. So if you haven't done it just yet, you make certain that you do it before, of course, it is too late.
Definitely. And we also know that in some instances, they may want to stash money away in retirement accounts, such as individual retirement accounts. What deadlines did they need to be aware of?
Right. So one of the things I often tell people, it's not too late to put money, of course, into your IRA, because you still can get a tax deduction on your tax return when you file this year. So you have until April 18th to make those different contributions to the IRA. But that's some important dates that you do want to keep in mind. Of course, you have until April 18th to make that contribution to your IRA. The amount depends, of course, on your taxable income and some other factors, but generally you can contribute up to $6,000 for 2022 and $6,500 for 2023. And of course, this does not include any extension. So if you want to do that, you want to do it before, of course, April 18th.
And then say that someone does decide to file an extension, what do they need to know?
I think the biggest thing that people need to know, when you file an extension, it does not extend the time to pay your taxes. You still need to get those taxes in, the amount that you owe rather, by April 18th. So that's a really big deal. You want to make certain that you have a valid tax extension by making sure it's postmarked by April 18th. And keep in mind, if you do file an extension, it extends the time to file to October 16th of this year. So just some things that you do need to know when it comes to the tax season.
Lots of good information. As always, Kimberly, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.